Camping Horror Stories. We are 2 weeks away from WK1 Day 0, so you know what that means. That's right. Time to get excited by sharing Coachella camping horror stories. What's yours? Okay, I'll start. The year was 2014. Our car camping group was maybe 4 cars or so. Nothing too crazy. We got there early afternoon. In the middle of setting up our campsite, I can overhear our neighbors in distinct Aussie accents just getting super hyped that they are there and bust out their speaker and proceed to blast the Pet Shop Boys' West End Girls. We finish setting up camp and start to mingle with them and introduce ourselves. It was a group of 4 Australian guys, all first-timers at Coachella, who were all super stoked to see the Pet Shop Boys that year, hence them blasting West End Girls. The lads were nice enough at first. As the day turned into evening, the excitement from our neighbors only ramped up. By the time the sun went down, I had heard West End Girls roughly 10 times. The song wasn't on repeat per se, but they kept playing that damn song, which I actually like, but come on. They continued to drink and kept getting louder and louder and kept playing West End Girls. By 1 a.m., I thought they would lose steam and settle down a bit. Boy, was I wrong. These guys went all fucking night. Like literally. They partied past 4 a.m. and loud as fuck the whole entire time. I got next to no sleep for day 1. I was so pissed and frustrated that the luck of the draw gave me these neighbors. I stayed in my tent as long as I could, trying to get any extra minutes of rest that I could. I finally exit my tent around 8 a.m. and see all 4 of the Aussies sleeping on top of their one tent that they brought. Tent is completely collapsed and broken, and they are literally all passed out laying on the now broken, useless tent in the sun without a canopy. Cherry on top if that one of the guys was butt naked, passed out laying on his stomach with a glow stick sticking out of his ass. This was before they started carrying canopies and tents in the general store, so these guys had no tent the entire weekend. They didn't even make it into the festival on Friday. I went back to the campsite early Friday evening to recharge and grab a jacket, and they were all sitting in their mess of a campsite, just hungover, hurting, and very quiet. Came back after the festival ended Friday at like 1:30 a.m., and they were all still sitting and laying around super quiet. Best part was we got to return the favor. Our group was partying hard that night, and they actually asked us if we could keep it down. We all laughed and continued to party. They eventually made it in on Saturday and enjoyed their Pet Shop Boys. They weren't half as crazy on Saturday night as they were day 0, thank God. It all worked out in the end. It was a rough way to start the weekend, but I'm glad I have the story to tell.